Hey guys, it's Caleb here. I have a really special package with me here today. Obviously, if you read the description, you know exactly what it is. But I'll go into it a little bit quickly. So, many of you know that the Sega Dreamcast can play majority of its games. I would say almost all of them using VGA, which obviously will upscale whatever you're playing to 480p, which is far superior than the composite cables, which play in like 240p. Anyway, so long story short, there exists converter boxes, or should I say like upscaler adapters, what have you, that can take VGA to HDMI. And I mean, it's common knowledge that this stuff exists. However, in 2015, these things are pretty hard to come by, and they're pretty expensive. I think primarily because of the lack of interest for them, since VGA is almost completely a dead like cable, a type of connector. There's just almost no demand for it, so no one's really manufacturing these, or not many people are manufacturing good ones. And if you can come by them, they're typically very expensive. So I've wanted to buy one for a long time because I want to play my Dreamcast games using an HDMI cable, to upscale them into something that looks close to like 720 or, if I can, 1080p. So I've been looking for a long time, and I came across this one, and I mean, I have no idea if this is going to work. I have no idea if this is even going to look good. This is like my first attempt at this, so I mean, if I post this video, then obviously that means it worked, and I'm recommending it to you guys. So we'll see how this turns out. So yeah, as you can see, I bought this from Amazon. I bought it off Amazon. It was a Prime buy, so I got it in 2 days. So this is what I got. It's called, I think it's pronounced Sewell. Anyway, it's called this specific one is called the Manta VGA to HDMI. It says right there 1080p. Of course, since it's the Dreamcast, it's not going to be true 1080p, but it'll look much better if this actually works out. So here's what the device looks like. It's a small box. Pretty small. It was pretty, it was 65 bucks too, which isn't that much. I mean, it's not that bad. I've seen these kinds of things go for much more. So yeah, there's the VGA port, audio, obviously for sound. And then here's HDMI. Cool. So, and it includes, what is this? It looks like a USB, and the other side looks like a 3.5 millimeter female. Yeah, okay. Cool, nice. And then it includes the power adapter, of course. How could we forget the power? So yeah, this is what you use to power the device. Okay, yeah. So, okay, how it works is this. This is actually to power it. This isn't millimeter. Plug this in here. USB, plugs on the side. You choose if you want 720 or 1080p right there. And then, obviously, you guys get the idea. So, I'm going to plug this thing up, and we're going to see how this looks, okay? All right, guys, we got ourselves set up. Sorry for the mess. I've got my Manta plugged into the Toro. So the Toro is a VGA Dreamcast adapter that was released last year by these guys going by the name of the Bahar Brothers. I'll put a link to their website in the description so you guys can buy this, or inquire about it if you're interested. It runs for about 80 bucks. It has RGB Scart support and VGA support. RGB Scart is very good because like I mentioned, the Dreamcast, not every single game can run with the VGA. So the ones that can't run with VGA can run with Scart. So you'll still have some format that looks better than composite that you can play games in. So anyway, long story short, without further ado, let's try this out. And we're going to be running in 1080p. So yeah, if you can see that. Sorry, my phone has freaking awful focus. So let's see if this works. Heck yes, that's awesome. Okay, so it totally works, and this looks great. Yeah, this looks fantastic. And we're trying out Shenmue, my favorite Dreamcast game of all time, my favorite game, period. So, yeah, what better game to test it with? Let's see. Yes. Oh, guys, this looks amazing. Now, I mean, you guys are probably expecting this, but you know, it looks a little bit different going, you know, looking at it through the lenses of my phone. But darn it, it looks great. Like I wish you guys just need to trust me on this one. Like it looks fantastic. This looks amazing, and this was only $65. Like I mean, you guys probably know this already if you're watching this video, but these VGA to HDMI upscalers are expensive. If you can still find one, they're like in the hundreds. This was $65. So yeah, in order to get this kind of quality, you're gonna need a couple of pieces. So if you don't already have a VGA box for your Dreamcast, you're gonna need one. I really recommend the Toro. It's $80. So that's gonna charge you $80, and then of course, like I'm pretty sure that covers shipping. If not, I think the shipping is like $7 additional getting it shipped to North America. So yeah, oh man, this looks so good, guys, so good. This was so worth it. Anyway, so yeah, you'll need the Toro, which is like $80, and then you'll need the Manta, obviously. So yeah, there's the Manta. The Manta was $65 on Amazon. You'll also need a VGA cable that goes from the Toro to the Manta. And then you'll need an auxiliary cable. You'll need an auxiliary cable to carry the audio. Now, on the Toro, it doesn't use the normal auxiliary, like the 3.5 millimeter. I don't know why they chose to use composite audio. You know, the white and the red. So you'll need to get a cable, like a little adapter cable that goes from composite audio. It's literally a little cable that has the red and the white, and then on the other side, it has a female jack for the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack. So you'll need that, so we can plug this into that, and then bring that over to the Manta. Plug that in over here, and then of course you'll need an HDMI cable that goes from there here into your TV. But after you get all that, you're set. So you need these two boxes, an HDMI cable, VGA cable, auxiliary cable, and the little composite audio to auxiliary. But guys, this is fantastic. It looks beautiful. Like this turned out just as good as I wanted it to. Like I'm so surprised. Like I'm so pleasantly surprised that this is actually working, and I didn't have to spend a fortune to get one of these boxes. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I totally recommend it. Please buy this. If you're playing a Dreamcast on an HD TV, please do yourself a favor and buy this. This looks amazing. Yeah. So I will never play my Dreamcast any other way ever again, unless the game just does not work with VGA. Then I'll go Scart. But yeah, this is awesome, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, take it easy.